It's time for another unboxing. As you can see, I've removed the labels and the tape to speed things up. So let's get inside the box. So open it up there, and this is a parcel from Ninty Media. I also see one or two little extra bits loose there. So we'll come back to that. So this is the Gamebook Advance, and on the back of this card is the scan code for a digital copy. Book coming to Kickstarter Q3 2025. We have the gorgeous yellow Game Boy Advance Pokemon. Oh, I see, it's multiple different cartridges there, which is really cool. And then, as with previous books, we have some art prints. So we have the character print there with Samus and Mario and Wario and Link and Kirby and all sorts on there, which is really cool. And I do like these, the glossy blueprint. So you've got the Game Boy Advance in its original form and the game pack. So that's really cool. Now, in terms of bonuses, there's also pin badges. As you may know, I am a pin badge collector. So we have here, we have the classic purple Game Boy Advance, white Game Boy Advance, and a with Game Boy Micro badge there, which is really nice. And as well as the main book, there was a bonus. You can add this to your pledge, 40 best GBA games. So as you can see, this is from Ninty Media, and so it's their list of some of the best GBA games. So I'll have a quick flick through there. So you got game info, the overall verdict, little feature panels. So this magazine is a compliment to my Game Boy Advance tome, Gamebook Advance. Every single game here was nominated by the Kickstarter backers of that book. Collect them into a spreadsheet. And this is what he feels is a pretty definitive list of the top 40. So that's really nice. But we need to look at the main book itself. So here we go, Gamebook Advance. It's a gorgeous cover. And the game pack's on the back. Nice touch. Let's open it up. Plain on the end papers. Credits on the front there, Ninty Media. Book concept and lead writer, Paul Murphy. Long list of names there who have contributed, including the brilliant illustrators. Special thanks. Best badges there, who created the many badges. And so again, we'll do a quick flick through there, prefaced by Paul Murphy. Contents, again using the blueprints. Forward, Searching for Atlantis, Super Trooper, Introduction, nice photography there. Inside the motherboard, variants, small but mighty inside the game pack, and how to look for imitation ones, clone copies. And there's talking about going up against smartphones, what the GBA did best. A gift from my father, so there's some personal stories alongside. It's all connected, connecting to the GameCube, which is an interesting one. I have seen 4 swords connected to 4 on the GameCube, connected to 4 GBAs, which is an interesting way of playing. Play your cards right, the e-reader, the SP, which again had multiple forms, and then the later AGS 101. There's the motherboard, and again, as I said, into the variants there, particular tribal print one, which is very valuable apparently. More than just a simple upgrade to the standard Game Boy Micro. Blue is very stylish. Again, the motherboard inside and the variants. I do like that one, evoking the classic Famicom. Game Boy Micro, and obviously I'm talking about the series of games. Small Wonder. Advanced Driving. Another Way to Play. Invisible Touch. Pokemon Mini. Game Boy Timeline. Again, through the variations, regional releases, key games, handheld generations, the parallel generation. So talking about with the DS, Sega, and the GBA, Gluco Boy, Super Mario Kart Super Circuit on the GBA, Mario Advance, and that series of remasters, Super Mario World remastered, Super Mario World, Golden Sun, Kuruin, one of the stranger games from the launch lineup, Wario on the GBA, Advance Wars. Great fun, that. Sonic again. Castlevania. Rally Games. Link to the Past. There's Four Swords. Tony Hawk. Great games. Metroid Fusion. I was impressed with Metroid Fusion. Pokemon on the Advance. More Pokemon. The Devil's Game, oh dear. Ruby and Sapphire exclusive creatures there. Pokemon Green, Seeing Red. Summer of WarioWare. I must admit, I played WarioWare a lot on the GBA by Oro, one of the hidden games. Fire Emblem, which was first came to the West in this era. Superstar Saga, Mario and Luigi, great fun. Mario RPG games, licensed tie-ins, Star Wars games there and more. Metroid Zero Mission, effectively a remake, remaster, however you want to call it. Crash and Spyro. More about Zelda there. Talking about the father-son connection. A Minish perspective, the Minish Cap. Herb Sim in the City. GBA's Gunstar Superheroes, interesting game. Mother 3, the follow-up to Earthbound. And then the games rated by the readers. Advance Wars, Astro Boy, Boktai, The Sun Is In Your Hand, Car Battler Joe, Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Sorrow, Dragon Ball Advance Adventure, Drill Dozer, Final Fantasy VI Advance, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, Fire Emblem and the Sacred Stones, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, Golden Sun, The Lost Age, and Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak, Harvest Moon, Kirby, Mario and Luigi, Mario Golf Advance Tour, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario vs Donkey Kong, great fun that one. Mega Man Zero, Metroid Fusion, I completed Metroid Fusion, really enjoyed it. Metroid Zero Mission, Mother 3 there, Pokemon Pinball, great fun, Pokemon Pinball. Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, Pokemon Emerald, Riviera the Promised Land, Shining Force, Sonic Advance, Spyro, Super Mario Advance, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past and Four Swords, and Minish Cap again, Mario Land 4, WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games, definitely one you need to play. WarioWare Twisted didn't get a European release because of the Mercury tilt switch in it, but can be imported and played. There's the backers, there's me. And the epilogue by Dominic Diamond. So, Big thank you to Ninty Media. Once again, brilliant book. And lots of goodies with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing for the retro shelf. Stay tuned to the channel for more videos, merch stand, and keep an eye out for the Gamebook Kickstarter.